Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Giga, and today we're gonna have a little bit of a slightly unprompted video for you. It's the holidays, and during this time of the year, it's easy to get a little swamped with commissions, with all of the Christmas gifts and all that, and that's exactly what happened to me. For the past couple weeks, since I came back from Budapest, which, by the way, if you haven't watched the video, I made a little vlog of it with a lot of sightseeing, some painting. So there's a link for it in the corner and in the description. Go check it out if you haven't. But after I came back from Budapest, it's been painting commission after commission after commission. Which, don't get me wrong, I am so excited about. It's just so nice and so fun to be able to make someone happy by painting something that they want. And it's also nice that I get to make a little money from it. That part is important. But I still need to paint things for myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just helps me clear my head and takes some stress out of it. Like, there's no people to please. I just paint what I want. Does that happen to you guys? And now that I'm saying this, I think it's kind of ironic that since I'm posting this on YouTube, then maybe I do have some people to please, you guys. And on that note, if you enjoyed this painting, please consider leaving a like, or maybe commenting something, or even subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Shameless plug. But what was I saying? Painting for myself. Yeah, and so that's what I decided to do here. One of those paintings for myself, just painting something that I wanted to paint. So in between some of the commissions that I was making, I had some leftover acrylic paint that was already mixed and I didn't want to just go to waste. So I cut some cardboard from a few books that I ordered, not from the books, like from the package where the books came in, because literally nothing goes to waste in my house. I got the Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson and Where the Crawdads Sing. Have you read any of them? I haven't started either, but I've heard good things, so I'm excited to read them. But anyway, like most of the internet, I watched and loved Arcane, the new League of Legends show that's on Netflix. All of the art and the animation is so good. And the story and the character development is also incredible. And so, as you might have noticed, I decided to paint Jinx. Oh, and look, I'm doing her little freckles. I decided to paint Jinx, the crazy blue-haired girl that's terrorizing Piltover. Because I think she's just the coolest character. That, or maybe I just like colored hair in general, which is also a possibility. But nah, I think she's cool. Like, she has blue hair, those two long braids, the tattoos, and even like all of the little gizmos and gadgets that she makes, like the little grenades that look like toys, and those colorful drawings that she draws everywhere. I think those look cool, even though they're used to hurt people and cause chaos. She's nice. But now we're painting her hair. I generally like to start like by painting a mid-tone, like we're doing here with a like mid-blue, getting like all of the surface covered, and then we move on to adding some of the darker values in the shadow areas, and then adding some highlights, as I'm doing now. But I find it super interesting that like I've never really played League of Legends, the game. So I'm not entirely sure how much of the lore and the backstory of the characters was already previously known, if they tell you any of it in the game. But now, after watching the show, I find myself like Googling all of the different champions that exist in the game to try and figure out if I'm gonna see them in the show in the next season. And the conclusion that I got to, or at least the one that I have right now, is that we're probably not gonna see a lot of them. Because like, we're gonna have to keep following Vi's and Jinx's story, right? So I don't know how we're gonna be able to like mix that and also get to know all of the different regions in the game. I don't know, I guess we'll wait for the second season and see, even though it's probably gonna take ages. But anyway, I'm just super happy with how this portrait came out. It took me a couple hours, I think like 2 hours and change, which is relatively quickly for how I usually paint, with all of the layering and letting it dry and then painting again. And now that we're adding the little sparkle that gives the eyes life, did you notice that in the show they all have that little bar that I just painted in the bottom right of the eye? I noticed that and I just found it curious. And now we're coming to the end of the painting process. We're just gonna finish this little back braid, and then we're gonna move on to the coolest part of the painting, in my opinion. You can tell me in the comments if you agree or not, but it's this. These little backlight highlights, they are so simple and just make the piece look so much better. Like adding the little border of white around the whole portrait just makes it pop out of pop out of the cardboard so much. So we're gonna add it all around, like in a little braid, in the shoulder, little pieces of the hair, and then we're gonna move on to finishing the shoulders. I was originally not gonna do much with the shoulders, I just wanted to focus on the face and have the shoulders there, but like I was not even gonna do tattoos. But the piece was coming out so cool that I had to. So we're finishing up with the face here, and then we're gonna move on to the tattoos. And there we go, the little blue clouds. She's so color coordinated, our Jinx. But yeah, this is about it for the painting. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But don't go away, there's gonna be some sexy shots at the end. So, bye!